Alright, Kings, welcome to another video. It's your boy Shiraz here with a late one, guys. Sorry I've not posted in a few days. I've been really busy, but we have to get the content out for you. Let's dive into this. Modern women, most modern women, guys, have penis envy. And I'm not joking when I say this. Fellas, they seriously do have a penis envy, and you may have noticed it yourself. Yeah, and I know this was a term spoken about, and the terminology was given by Sigmund Freud. I think it was a psychoanalyst or psychologist way back then, and he termed this kind of penis envy. But I'm talking about females do literally have penis envy. The modern day female, anyway, guys. Modern day females have become hyper masculine. They don't. The majority of them, guys, don't exude that feminine trait, that feminism, that softness that women from 10, 20 years ago, or my mother's generation, used to exhibit. You know, like these kind of old school movie goddesses. I don't like the word goddess, but you know where I'm coming from. These kind of old movie icons that had these kind of feminine traits, and they carried themselves in a more feminine manner than these modern day butch females, like likes of Audrey Hepburn, like a lot of the Bond girls, guys. Sultry, strong, but still had that oozing that feminine kind of aura of energy. But now you see these modern day females and just so masculine and butch, guys. They talk butch, they behave butch. Thus, that's where the the terminology Karen came from, in this kind of pigeonhole of the Karen type of females. Now, let's just face it, guys. Most of modern day females are going this way, where they're penultimately all Karens. Okay, yeah, not all, but the majority of modern day females are behaving in this way, and it's very off-putting, and it's very unattractive, and it's very and this is the reason, or part of the reason you're getting so many of these women in single status now, guys, crying on social media. These older women crying on social media, even these kind of young generation of females crying on social media, like, I just want a boyfriend. I just want a boyfriend. You know, fuck that, man. You know, I just want a boyfriend. You know, if you wanted a boyfriend, then why don't you exhibit and behave like a female should? Nice, soft, feminine, pleasing to the man, guys. And this is not misogyny. This is not a sexist, guys. It's just, it's what men want. Men just want a female that's not going to argue with them, not going to try and act masculine, not try to kick him off his masculine frame. And this is why I'm saying they have penis envy, because they act in this masculine manner, and they want to exhibit these male attributes. They want to compete with the man. Even in these relationships, they're constantly shit testing the man. They're constantly talking down to the man. They're forcing the man to take female roles in that relationship, guys. Hey, guys, I see so many of these men in the streets, and the females chewing the bubble gum like that, right? Okay. We like, there's an old kind of terminology we used to use, or me and my mates used to use, about certain girls in the city. I mean, you know, well, they're at, and they talk quite rough. It was called the chewing gum swinger. Okay, so these kind of chewing gum swinger, and the guys pushing the pram. Okay, and they're just reversing roles, and this is happening a lot, guys, in these relationships. The man is getting hammered down and losing his masculinity, where the female is taking over the masculine role. And this is why a lot of relationships don't last. They end up in divorces. The guys just don't hold their masculine frame. They submit to the women. And these modern day women are getting more and more and more butch and more in competition with men. You see this at the gym. They're trying to outlift men, fellas. They're trying to walk and talk like men. They're trying to intimidate men. Guys, you just have to go into a gym and you see this all the time. You see these women trying to outlift men. Doing. I've got nothing against females keeping themselves fit, guys, and staying strong. Okay, I got nothing against that. But these females, especially these ones that do these kind of like powerlifting movements, clean jerk and stuff, guys, they're the most they're so masculine in their manner. You can see it oozing off them because they're lifting these weights and they think they're lifting these weights and they're smashing it down. Oh, we did this clean and jerk, we're strong, and they walk like this. And it makes it even worse, guys, because you get some of these girls like that are full of tattoos, macho, and it's just really off putting and disgusting, guys. Okay, and this is the way most modern females are going, guys. They're having this penis envy. They want to be like men. They want to, and they want to really grow a dick, guys. Honestly, really, this is the way these females are going. I mean, this is why, partly why you got the rise of the MGTOW movement. Okay, the MGTOW movement had come into formation for many reasons, but this is one of the main major reasons. These females have started, since this feminist movement, all this feminist stuff, have started to act like men, and girl power, this, that. We don't need men. We don't need this. They basically become men, okay, or they're basically trying to be the man. But let's face it, guys. You're never as this. This is a man's world. This, whether they like it or not. All their technology was built by men. Everything that they shit and hate on men is built by men. The mobile phones they use, the selfies they take on the mobile phone, the Instagram apps, the cars they drive, these were all imagined and invented by men. So, but yet they have the audacity to shit on men and say men are useless and we don't want men and we can do it on our own. And then when they come across getting a puncture and they have to change a tire, they will call the RAC, or they'll ask for a man's help, or a weight's too heavy for them. They will ask a man to do it. So you can see where I'm coming from, guys. Women want what men have. These modern day women, that's why they're behaving in the masculine manner. That's why they're trying to emulate men and adopt these masculine traits. And we don't want that. We as men don't want that. That's not what attracts us to females. We are attracted as men, as the male species, organically to a feminine, soft, well-spoken female that's submissive. Now, I'm not saying that she has to do what you're told or you're a slave, but a submissive female that doesn't talk back, that doesn't argue. And you're not seeing this anymore in society, guys. These females have penis envy. That's what it is. And part of it, if you want to dig into Sigmund Freud's sort of research, people argue about that, saying, yeah, well, he didn't look at this demographic and he didn't look at homosexual demographics and stuff. He just looked at a certain group. But the gist of it is that women, when they're growing up and males are growing up and male starts developing the genitals, the female feels inadequate when she reaches that puberty stage, and she feels inadequate. She feels lesser because she doesn't have that penis. This is why he termed it penis envy. And like, this is basically what these females are. They're wanting to be like men in modern day society, guys. And it's really off-putting. I mean, hey, guys, I'm finding it very, very, I just cannot be bothered interacting with these females at the moment, It's just, I mean, I get females talking to me all the time, guys, but I just cannot I mean, I had a female talking to me today at the gym again. It's the same old girl that I tell you about, guys. Pleasant girl, but I just couldn't be bothered talking to her. But I talked to her for 2 minutes, just asking her how her workout was. But I was really hammering the shoulders, and she was just kind of in awe at me lifting on these shoulders. Because there's another tip, guys. Women, women, women love strength in a man, okay, and don't let anybody kid you. This is what they're attracted to on a primal level, because it signifies strength, it signifies protection. So when they kind of see this, they are very physically attracted to you, in terms of psychologically and in terms of sexually, okay. And I guarantee that, guys, okay. This is why you get a lot of them, guys. They're so cunning. Females are so cunning in the gym. They will look from miles away and give you this subtle look while you're training, or when you're really in a set. I kind of tend to shout my sets out, really into my sets, and they'll stop and look from a distance. They'll stop and look. They'll do it right in your face, guys. And some women are very, very cunning. They'll do it subtly. Guys, these women are, by the way, just be careful. These females are recording shit in the gyms. I see them all the time. They're recording shit, or they're doing this, and their phones flash. So they're recording, or they're flashing, and they're taking photos and giggling. Guys, just you have to be very careful of these females. They're very cunning, and they're very, very, very borderline dangerous, because I mean, a lot of these females will take sort of photos of you or video you, and like I mean, the stuff that they're doing now on social media is catching like guys, just like when a guy just takes a look at them, and then they'll post on social media saying this guy's staring at me. This kind of nonsense, guys. So they have penis envy, guys. They want to be like men. They want to compete with men on all levels. They want to gain the equal salaries. They want to outlift you. They want to outfight you, guys, because you even see a lot of these females trying to fight men in these competitions on Instagram, and they get their faces smashed in. It's actually quite hilarious. I actually like watching it, because the guy's just taking all the punches, and he gives them one back like that. The woman's out. It's quite comical. They're trying to compete you with in that sense. In every aspect, they just want to be men, guys. They want to have a penis, guys. That's the title of this video. They literally have penis envy. So if any of these females are watching out there, you need to start getting in your feminine frame. You better pucker up and start behaving like kind, soft, attractive, feminine women. Otherwise, men will continue to go their own way. Men will stay single. Men are staying single. Men are just not dealing with it, guys. This is what's happening, and men are not dealing with it. Men are just not waking up, and they're not putting up with the bill. I mean, who really wants to deal with masculine females, guys? For us men, we need to prove ourselves in this world. We need to go out and do things. We need to whereas we don't have the entitlement syndrome females have. They just need to smile or show some box, guys, and they'll have this entitlement, whereas men don't. So the last thing a man wants is to go into a relationship, a situationship, or dating these chicks, and have to deal with this this masculine energy on them, or just compete with this masculine energy. We don't want that. We want feminine energy. So these women are, guys, they've got penis envy, guys. That's all it is. They've got penis envy, and this is the state. This is why the state females are in today, now that it's backfired on them, and they're complaining about men staying single, men not approaching them. No wonder men won't approach them, because they're behaving like men. And why would men want to approach such difficult species? Men want their peace. Men don't want to be dealing with these women that are just in competition with them, and that's what they are, guys. They've got penis envy. This basically modern day women just have penis envy. Um, it's just difficult to deal with them these days, guys. It really is, and I can't be dealing with them at the moment, guys. It's just no, I don't want to deal with them. It's just too. It's too much of a headache, guys. Right now, single life is doing the business for me, guys. Single life is the best move I've ever made, and I will be continuing to be single, guys. I don't see this getting any better. These females are getting more and more worse as the time goes on. It's going to continue, so I just do not want to deal with it. And this is going to continue, guys. We're going to just keep continuing competing with men, competing with you guys. Best to get in the grind. Best to take them with a pinch of salt, guys, and just be aware of this. Okay, guys. With that said, I'm going to leave it here. Hope you enjoyed this one. Very, very tired for training in the week, guys. Okay, we're gonna keep getting these gains. Every day is a battle, guys, but we will win the battle. So, guys, just watch out for these females, guys. They're getting crazier and crazier, guys. Okay, so more of these kind of videos I'm gonna do. Because I feel I need to wake you guys up about this. Like we need to be enlightened, guys. About these and keep ahead of these women. Okay, it's tantamount important. All right, guys. Once again, I'm going to leave it here. I'm checking out. It's quite early in the morning here, and I'm a bit knackered, guys. But we will see you soon in the next video. Take care, Shiraz out.